Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. I made it. I wasn't quite sure what time I'd be able to make it on here, but here we are. So it's Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. My preference is to answer your specific questions. The juicier and the more specific, the better, because we want to get into it, man. Spill the tea. Let's do it. You can see I am working with my trusty Morgan Greer Tarot. And let me just look at my phone here because I actually got a question this morning. Someone reached out, and it's Katie Kondo. Reached out to see if I would be doing readings today and texted me a question. So, Katie Kondo, we're going to start with you. What new opportunities have I not noticed in my spiritual development? And am I going to be working with another mode soon? All right, so I think the thing, Katie, that you really want to pay attention to, let's see. Ooh. Let's see what we got. All right. You know, right now, I think you are really working on, and like, I'm not sure that you've not noticed this, you know? I think you're working on breaking things down, breaking down ideas of what you can do and can't do, breaking down barriers between you and what you want, breaking down structures that do not serve. That's what you're working on, and I think you can see that you're doing it, but that's what you need to do. So, there it is. All right. Smile Soul 20, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. The next question that I see is Adriana Belange. What can I expect for the next 6 months financially and professionally? Let's take a look. Honestly, you have been dealing with some disappointing things over a long period of time. But I do feel like the next 6 months, it's going to be mixed. There'll be some positive moves forward, and there'll also be some disappointments. The key is you need to stay as in control as you possibly can. That's really the important piece here, is you have to, wherever you can be proactive, you have to be proactive. And you cannot focus on loss or disappointment. You have to focus on strides forward. And if you do that, there will be strides forward. All right, Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Will things go the way I want them to? Yes. I think for the very most part, yes. Couldn't get a better card than that. Yes. Adrija, nice to see you. Can I please get some cards for my love life in May? You know I'm looking for some long-term and not just dating. So, from that perspective. All right, so in May, possibility that in the month of May 2023, you, Adrija, will be in some kind of communication with a person who would be a good candidate for marriage. It's possible. I think you have to be really careful. I feel like within the next couple of months, you could meet someone who would do that or be that. May, I think, is all about just looking, talking to as many people as you can. Claire C., nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Should I pursue a position as an art instructor on a luxury liner for free cruises? Oh gosh, it sounds so beautiful, doesn't it? I would be careful. I would be very, very careful. I would want to be very clear about the contract, very clear about the responsibilities. I'm afraid that this could go a lot of different ways. It could be great or it could be terrible. So there's no clear yes or no, Claire. It's all about need more information, need more information. I think you should definitely get more information. All right. And I want to say a big thank you to Reaper TV for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. All right, George, is there any chance to fix the relationship with Sherry your last try? Can I change his mind into reconciling? Let's see. You know, you could be really sweet, and he might manipulate you in order to get something from you that he wants and make you think that he's going to do this. But then at the end of the day, I think we're going to be back in the same situation you are. So I'd be really careful because we know what kind of person he is. All right, Santiago, nice to see you. What do my spirit guides want to tell me to improve my life? Nurture your home, your body, your finances, and your well-being, and spend time in nature. I know that sounds really basic, but there it is. There it is. Yeah, Claire, I'm glad you're going to check it out. The thing that concerns me is, like, how long are you with them? Like, I've known so many people who have taken cruise ship jobs and have, like, at their own expense, jumped ship somewhere in Europe or whatever because they really didn't like it and they weren't happy, and then they had to pay to come home, and it was just a terrible situation. Now, obviously, I was reading the cards. I wasn't thinking about the situations that I knew, but when the cards came up that way, I couldn't help but think, you got to make sure you know what you're signing up for. All right. DH, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Should I make an offer on a condo, move into an over 55 apartment, or stay where I am? Well, that looks like a 3-card reading to me. Let's see. Make an offer on a condo. 55 and up apartment. Stay where you are. You know, staying where you are, sorry, let me get this so you can see it. There you go. Staying where you are is not bad. You could absolutely stay where you are. If you wanted to move into the 55 and up apartment, I think that would be okay too. I don't love the offer on the condo at this time. Yolanda, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you can make it to that place that we go once a month, Panera, tomorrow. I hope you can come. And anyone else who happens to be local, Panera, Palm City, tomorrow, 4 p.m., monthly tarot meetup. Join us. All right. Yolanda, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I want to know what's going on at work. There's been meetings. It's an ominous vibe. Will I be affected, and how? Will there be changes in positions, people being fired? Will supervisors be fired? Will there be promotions? So what is the ominous vibe? I mean, I think things are in a constant state of flux. I think things aren't going well, and they're trying to figure out how to make things go better. And I think the reason the vibe is ominous is no one really knows kind of where it's going to go or what's going to happen. For you, I mean, you see a lot of people, you do good work. Primarily, like, I think I don't think that there's going to be an issue here for you. I think that I think you have a lot of anxiety here because you haven't been happy here. But I feel like the quality of your work has basically been good, but there's been a lot of upset for you here. And I think some of the decision makers really like you and really think you're great. Others have questions, and there may be some question about the quality of your work from some people, but not from others. And so I think in terms of how the higher ups see you, I think it's mixed. And in terms of what's likely to happen, assuming you stay at this job, I mean, there's always a possibility you're going to get a different job. But assuming, Yolanda, that you stay at this job, You will feel treated unfairly. I mean, no matter what, for whatever happens, you will feel treated unfairly. And there'll be a question as to like, are you really being treated unfairly, or are you perceiving it that way? That'll be a question. Will you get a promotion? I think you will at least get a raise or something like that. So yeah, I think so. But I think you'll still feel treated unfairly. Ali Mammon, nice to see you. Could you please tell me how my spirit guides want me to take my cartomancy practice to higher, accurate, and rigorous level? How do they want me to practice my skills? They would like you to use it to help yourself and others love self more, have better self-esteem, heal from putting you and others, that practice of putting oneself in a harmful situation, in allowing someone else to treat you badly. They want you to use this for yourself and for others to help heal that in yourself and in others. All right. Okay. Christine Hallowell, so nice to see you. I'm moving in June. I was wondering if I should take another apartment here in this complex or one across town. Very good. This complex, one across town. I like one across town. I think it's interesting. These two cards I've shuffled, but these two cards came up about both questions about moving, right? And in this case, either is good, but I like one across town maybe a little better, but either's fine, really. February, nice to see you. Made a decision today in an effort to protect my well-being. Ooh. Was it well received? No. It was not well received at all. But for you, I think it was the right thing to do and the best thing that you could do. It really doesn't matter if it was well received or not, because it is the right thing for you. And that's what matters right now. Maria, I would like to know how my nephew S.E.'s business would develop if he starts it in the next few months. How would that business develop? I think it would be hard going. I think he has a good idea, and I think he has a lot of heart for it. But it's going to take a lot, time, money, energy, support from the community. It's going to be hard. It is a good idea, though, and it could be successful. As long as he's willing to work really, really, really hard and have it not go well at first, in the long run, it could go very well. Virginia, my husband recently passed. What does my future hold for me? I am so sorry for your loss. And I feel like, you're still in that process of like figuring out what your new normal is going to look like. And what I can tell you is, from my perspective, I feel like, you are going through a healing and you will heal. I think there are ways that this process or this situation, you've really been treated unfairly. And I think you're healing from that as well. I think that there have been people around you throughout this process who really have not been nice to you, and that really adds insult to injury. Know, nonetheless, that you are loved, that there are people, both living and dead, who love you and who are with you. I think that financially, I think you're going to be okay. I think you may change where you live, or you may at least travel. I think, and I mean no disrespect to your late husband when I say this, but I think that you will have other relationships. I think family members that are affected by this passing will be okay. And I do see something having to do with real estate. I don't know if that's selling, buying, remodeling, I don't know, but I feel like coming up pretty soon there's something having to do with real estate. All right. Sending you so much love and healing at this difficult time, certainly. Okay. Rosemarie, so nice to see you. I've been feeling weird today. Can you tell me what's going on, please? I'm so sorry. So the question is, feeling weird could be a lot of things. Is it physical? You seem okay physically. Is it spiritual? You seem okay spiritually. Is it emotional? It's emotional. You're dealing with some emotional stuff. Why and what's going on? I feel like there may have been some conversations with friends or family members or people around you that were kind of triggering and difficult. I feel like you have some decisions you need to make. You're not really sure what to do. I feel like there have been people around you who have not really been very nice to you. And I think at this point, you're really trying to protect yourself and heal yourself and learn how to stand in your power rather than letting other people get to you. And you say, well, part of it is you need to move. And that's hard, man. A lot of stuff about moving today. Isn't that interesting? And I think that's hard. I feel like you don't want to move or you don't know where to move or this moving thing is really upsetting to you right now. So I feel like the reason you're feeling weird is because you're upset about this. And what I can tell you about the move, even though I feel like you don't want to, I think this is going to be good. This is going to be a good move for you. As much as moving is a pain in the butt, I want you to wrap your brain around the idea that this move could put you in a better situation and could really make you happier. And I'm not saying that just to blow smoke up your butt. I really believe it. I really see it. All right, Reaper TV. Okay, right now my co-founder is a friend. What do you see regarding me working with him to make this company? Can you please help me with this decision? All right. So regarding working with this friend as a co-founder, I think the key is, though, you have to be really, really clear about who has what skills, who's acquiring new skills, who's responsible for what. I feel like the two of you are sort of on different pages, and that makes it hard. So I think there needs to be more clarity, and you need to get on the same page to make it work, and you've got to be the one to make that happen. Tortoiseshell Moon, Kathy, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Tortoiseshell Moon, I will be with you in one moment. So Rosemarie, you're thinking about coming to Florida. You have a friend near where I live on the Treasure Coast, but not sure if that's a good place for you. Would the Treasure Coast be a good place for you? I think it would be. I think it could be okay. There's other places too. I think it would be fine. I think it's worth coming to take the trip and visit and see. All right, Tortoiseshell Moon. What energy is around me and how am I best to use it? And Tortoiseshell Moon, Kathy, thanks so much for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. The energy around you 100% is about healing. Healing of body, mind, spirit, all things for yourself and for people around you. That's what it is in a big, big, big way. Oh my gosh. Breathe it in, my friend. Seriously, the healing energy around you is strong. Use it for yourself, use it for others, use it for the planet. All right. And thank you, everyone, for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. All right, Teresa, nice to see you. Full moon hangover, I hear you. Christina R., nice to see you. I have sent out almost a dozen requests for someone to take me for clinicals. Will any of them come back with a yes in time for this term? 50-50, my friend. 50-50. I could see it going either way, and I think you have to be prepared for it to go either way. And if it goes the way you don't want it to go, that's really a shame, and it's more money, and it's more time, and it's all of that, but be patient with it. Do the best you can with it. It will be okay either way. No one can say you're not doing your due diligence. And I mean, if that means you just work and make some money for a while, I mean, whatever you have to do, just do it. It will all happen. But I cannot guarantee you either way. This could go either way. Either way is possible. All right. Hey, Joanne Matthew. I feel like I haven't seen you in a million years. Thanks so much for being here. I'd appreciate just a general idea of what to expect the next month or so. All right. I think you've got some difficulty here. I think there are some worries and some upsets, but anything that is problematic will be fixed and will come round, I think, to help you. I feel like you may not be feeling your best physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and so you need to do really, really, really good self-care. And I feel like there's some people around you who are helpful and others who are not, and you have to be really careful about your boundaries there. But at the end of the day, there is no one actively working to hurt you. And so you need good boundaries, but you do not need to be defensive. You will have everything you need to be okay. That was a very long-winded way to say all that, but there it is. Hey, PL Day, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I asked for guidance from the universe last night. The message I received was very mixed. Was it about me or my partner? Both. Both. It's about both. I do distance sessions if you need some help working with that. But yeah, it's about both. And it's important. It's important. You might want to spend some time digging into it or doing a reading on it for sure. It's important. Oh, Lydia, your question disappeared. You have to put your question back. Okay, Kenshin Verma, nice to see you. What I should be cautious of. There is a particular man. I don't know if this is a friend, a family member, someone you work with. And I don't feel like this man's intentions for you are bad. I feel like this man's intentions for you are good, but doesn't really know how to go, doesn't really know how to help you or how to encourage you. So what you should be cautious of is encouragement from people who love you or care about you but don't really understand you. Dr. Aulette, I love Morgan Greer. Seriously, how does the summer look for meeting my mans? Summer looks great for writing a thesis, a dissertation, in fact, but could also be good for perhaps, it's not going to be the most rollicking summer by any stretch of the imagination, but it's possible that you could meet someone good this summer. It's possible. All right. Okay, Justine, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. I'm wondering how the universe has received my intentions and seeds planted over the last month or two. Am I in the right track to manifest the future life I so desire for myself? And is there something more I could be doing at this time to move my life forward? All right. I mean, in a lot of ways, I think you're very much on the right track. And, there's as above, so below. There's what you're doing magically, which I think is great. And then there's what you're doing in the mundane world to support it, which is also as good as it can be considering, the basic limitations of life. So I feel like you're doing well. Is there anything more you need to be doing? Just call on the ancestors to help. The ancestors are with you. And oh my gosh, I have to ask, I know your father is no longer living. I just have to ask, this is a weird question, but is he a really good looking guy? And did he wear some facial hair? I just have this image of a guy that I believe is a family member of yours, no longer living. think it might be your father, and I just want you to know that he's on the mission too. But let me know if that was a physical description that could possibly fit him. Let me know. Okay. Cancun, did that make sense? I hope. All right. Hang on. Scrolling back. Okay. Here we go. Aria Wilson, nice to see you. What career messages does Spirit have for me? You need to know what you want, and you need to be careful about who you trust. You may be going through some changes, either by your choice or not by your choice, but changes will bring you to something better, so do not fear change. I hope that was helpful. Trey Cameron, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Some advice for this thing I'm trying to achieve. Can I achieve it? Oh, yeah, piece of cake. Heck yeah. Look, you've got the whole suit there. Ace to king. Bang, bang, bang. Can you achieve it? Yes. I want to slap you for asking, because it's so obvious that you can. No, it's fine that you asked, really. Oh, Justine. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, Aria, that worked. Okay, good. Elizabeth, am I close to my business name or am I missing something? I understand the struggle is real, and I know the struggle. Oh my gosh, so hard. Naming things is so hard. Okay. Are you close to the business name? You're getting there. I think you also need to pay attention legally to what kind of business it is, because that could be part of it too. So there may be some legal pieces to this you need to pay attention to. Thank you, Justine. Justine just called me a hard ass who tells it like it is. That's fair. I mean, that is a fair descriptor. So thank you. And yes, all of it. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Oh, and just a quick one. I'm going to do a second one because I know I only one question per person, please. But I'm going to break that rule for Elizabeth real quick. I lost my work key. Will I be able to find it? I don't know, man. I think it's in your house, though. I do. I think it's in your house. Okay. Ren Geronimo. Will my son give me money this month? Your son doesn't want to give you money this month, but probably yes, will. D9. What job search message does the universe have for me? That you have many skills and you are absolutely reliable and dependable and an asset to any community you're part of, so just go get a job. That you've got skills. You can get a job where you already have skills. Okay. Teresa, here we go. I've been divorced 5 years now, healing, working on myself in education ever since. I'm not looking for a relationship now, but do you see one in the cards for me in the future? And this is the question, because when you and I met each other, you were with someone, right? Isn't that true? You were with someone. That's like how I remember it. All right. So, okay, Teresa, I'm going to do both of yours, to be honest with you, because I'm in that mood. So, Teresa, thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being a member. Do I see one in the cards in the future? You have still some healing to do. You have a whole family history around difficult relationships, so it's hard for you to imagine a relationship that would be good, that would work. But once you find that healing, then yes, of course. Yes. Yes, I totally, it's been a minute, Teresa. And I was so glad that you friended me on Facebook, because then I could put your face to it. I was like, oh, yeah, I know who she is. Yes. I have like pictures of you from back in the day. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. No, all good. Baby cakes. I've been overstressed the last 2 weeks because of my car. I know, I'm so sorry. It looks like I will be able to keep it. Very good. Should I fight with insurance for more money? Is there a chance that I could win more money? So if you fought with insurance, would you get more money? I think you could get a little more money if you fought with them, yes. Yes. And then it will be resolved, and then you'll feel better. I'm so sorry. I know that's really hard. Okay. Hang on a minute. Catherine Fan, nice to see you. Can you please give some advice on our overseas property situation? Man, I cannot tell you the number of people I speak with that have overseas property situations. Oh my gosh, so stressful. But situation will be resolved, and it will be resolved to your satisfaction very soon. Very soon. So that wasn't really advice, it was prediction. And so the advice is to don't worry over much. It is resolvable, just take control and resolve it. Lydia, here it is. My boyfriend wants to start working with his friend. Is this a good idea? He wants it just for a while, just for him to have more time to study and pass the exam to work for the government. He is currently an Uber driver, so he works a lot for very little money. So is it better for him to go work with his friend? I don't know, man. I think working with his friend could be a problem. I mean, he could try, and then he could always go back to driving Uber or something else if he needs. But I just feel like if he works with his friend, it could create some bad feelings. So I have some concerns about it. Oh, Justine, so he was a good-looking guy, and he did have a beard, goatee, mustache in his prime. See, that's what I'm seeing, I'm telling you. Okay. Pamela Scott, nice to see you. I'm going to do the bar exam this July. Best of luck and congratulations. Any advice from Spirit on that regard? I'm a little anxious, but have been studying constantly. So you know the tarot community is full of attorneys, right? Benabel Ben, an attorney. Michelle Welsh, and an attorney. Some of our luminary authors and readers are also attorneys. So, you know, I don't know what that means, but it's a truth. I don't know why, but it's true. Okay. Regarding you passing the bar in July, what do you need to know? Well, I mean, you're a fabulous student. You've been a fabulous student all the way through here. Your preparation is flawless. You have nothing to worry about. And honestly, worst case scenario, you just do it again. I mean, I know it's inconvenient and expensive and embarrassing, but a lot of people don't pass the first time through. It's not the end of the world. But the fact is, you're preparing beautifully. Just relax. You just need to relax and keep preparing, and I think you'll be fine. Oh, Justine, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's a mustache. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so fun. That's so funny. All right. I get it. All right. No problem, Elizabeth. I'm happy to do it. Okay, so here it is. Teresa's second question. I aced my last final, but I'm so nervous about my last one, which is due tomorrow. Should I go ahead and get it done today or take it tomorrow? I honestly think you should do it tomorrow and it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. It'll be so fine. Just it'll be fine. It'll be tomorrow. Quinn, I had a follow-up question from Global Tarot Circle. I asked about this disagreement I had with MA. You pulled the world, and we talked a lot about everything today. Will things be okay moving on? I mean, you know some things about this person that you should not forget. Like what you've seen, you cannot unsee. But yeah, I think we're okay to move forward. But I think there's some lasting damage or lasting change here. All right. Hey, Kimberly, nice to see you. I had 2 interviews, one accounting, one aesthetics. Will they hire me? Well, let's see. Accounting, aesthetics. I do see you getting jobs in both accounting and aesthetics. I do see it. But this particular one, the one you just interviewed for accounting, I don't know, man. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. And the one you just interviewed for aesthetics, yeah, neither of them are reading really great. So maybe you'll get the jobs, but the jobs will suck. That's possible. Or maybe you won't get them. One way or the other, though, I see you in good jobs in both fields. So just keep looking. And even if you get a job that sucks, work the sucky job and look for a better job. It'll all work out, really. All right. My friends, from my perspective, I have come to the end. If I accidentally skipped you, I am so sorry. Please do reiterate your question. And it is last call for readings, y'all. Now, I just want to see what we've got coming up because we do have a class coming up. Obviously, tomorrow, if you happen to be local, we are in Palm City at the Panera, 4 p.m. So please join us. Kimberly, no more sucky jobs. Sorry. That's why they're called jobs, though, man. So this Thursday, May 11th, we're doing a class on tarot context. So the link is already up. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss it, and join us for tarot class, live and free, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. My friends, the link to schedule a session with me is right there in the descriptions. I am running a verbal special, I'm saying it during my lives when I feel like it, between now and Mother's Day. If you would like to buy, if you're a member of this channel, a member at any level, and would like to buy a gift certificate for Mother's Day, or would like to do a reading for yourself in honor of Mother's Day, I will give you a discount. Just reach out. And in fact, you can go ahead and use the link to schedule. Just don't pay online. And when we speak, remind me that you're a member. And when I charge you, I will give you that discount. All right, my friends, I want to thank you so very much. Take good care. I will look forward to seeing you very soon. Be good.